Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Chanticleers will have some work to do after that short return. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Offense facing 4th down.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains at the 7.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And that pass is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Anderson will throw. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They've got the screen set up. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He's looking to pass. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the shot to clear is decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
He finds his man, and he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Anderson wants to throw. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
Complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fringe. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Falcon. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Minnesota. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the lone running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. Now it's just going to be a passing game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On the move, it's Key. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Falcons will hustle to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Anderson will throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. On the return, it's Key. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Anderson wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And now on second down for this offense. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Woods. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the shot to clears look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now 2nd and 10. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
Now, fourth down.
Ridiculous! Take him out!
Number 14, in punt formation to kick
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And then he lets one fly deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Falcons in the hurry up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost almost out of reach.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 21 to Tulane.
He's going up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Falcons want to move quickly.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
He's got it again. Turns it on at midfield.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And the stomping has commenced.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Right down the middle. He's got it. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the